Buongiorno Bianconeri, welcome back to the channel. It's February 9th. I'm Alberto, and you know the drill. I got all this morning's news surfacing around Juventus, all right? And today, the big news is the Super League. The Super League back on. CEO of A22, Bernd Rijkaard, came out with an actual video explaining a new format, the revised format, and the details. We have all of that. We're going to take a look at that today in this video. And then, of course, we have more numbers and rumors in terms of canceled subscriptions. Originally set to be around 500,000 between Sky, DAZN, and a couple other networks. Now said to be only 6,000. But DAZN has an action today that leads me to believe that what we were hearing yesterday about the bunk numbers is actually false. We're going to take a look at that. And then, of course, a training recap today and a look to who could be in the squad list for Sunday against Fiorentina. All right, all that. Let's get into it. All right, everybody, first and foremost, if you're a diehard Juve fan or even you support another club and want to be kept in loop on everything Juventus, this is the channel for you. Hammer that subscribe button, ring the bell, and turn those notifications on. And don't forget to like this video, okay? So let's get to the news. First and foremost, we were getting reports about 500,000 canceled subscriptions to Sky and DAZN, etc. And yesterday, it was reported that it wasn't anywhere near that and actually sits somewhere around 6,000 total. However, today, DAZN dropping their prices in Europe by 30%. Now, if the numbers were in fact only 6,000 between multiple networks, do you think that's enough to cut your membership prices by 30%? Maybe, just maybe, that was planted out there purposely. That was only around 6,000 yesterday. Again, I think it's much higher. So interesting news there. Big news out of the day, no question, without a doubt, is the Super League and the Super League being back on. Bernd Rijkaard, the CEO of A22, who's essentially the organizer of the Super League, has come out with the revised format and what they're looking at. There's also a video of him speaking about everything and where the Super League currently stands, and you can find that on our Twitter page. All right, we posted that video, so head over there, subscribe, follow us on Twitter if you aren't already, and check out that video. But it's basically going to be 60 to 80 teams. And in the video, he states that they've been speaking to around 50 to 60 clubs about the organization, how this will work. There are no permanent members. So if you're thinking about 60 to 80 clubs, I'm thinking it's not going to be one massive league. It'll probably be tiers. All right, no permanent members probably means relegation and promotion within the league based on those tiers. That's just me and how I'm seeing it. 14 games per club per season, all right? So that is the quick bullet point format on the Super League and the revisions they've made. Now, Bernd Rijkaard continues to speak and say, is he worried about Juventus' situation? He says, no, he is not worried, and he's going to continue to work in a productive manner with Juventus to see everything through. He also spoke about Andrea Agnelli and said there is probably nobody that understands European football as well as Agnelli, and he wants to continue to get advice from him. So the Super League, very much back on. What does this mean for Juventus? Well, if we're going to take a look at this, we still haven't been sanctioned by UEFA, all right? So now I'm going to leave this to you, Juventine. Do you think this helps give Juventus more leverage? The fact that the threat of the Super League has returned in full effect. There's still one more ruling, and Bernd Rijkaard speaks about it. We are going to wait later on this year. But if that one goes clear, which is anticipated to go clear, and basically it's going to be a ruling on the monopoly that UEFA and FIFA hold and whatnot. But if this goes through, it's going to be all systems go. Does the threat of the Super League help Juventus before rulings from UEFA come down, or does it hurt them? Can we guarantee ourselves sanctions now, being tightly knit to Bernd Rijkaard, CEO of A22, and the Super League? Is it going to hurt us now? I think the threat of it being back on actually helps us and gives us some more leverage now. UEFA, if you remember when the Super League first came in, then UEFA came out with some reforms. some revisions of their own to UEFA and what they want to do. And some of them were based on what the Super League wanted to do. So they are feeling the heat. Now, in terms of a monopoly that they hold and everything, this could be a very major threat for UEFA. So I'm not so sure that it's all bad news for Juventus in terms of this. This could be very good, not only for Juventus, but European football as a whole. Massive news today with that one. All right, now we are going to wrap things up on training recap today as we have a match against Fiorentina coming up on Sunday. So let's take a look at what went down. Pogba was training in the gym today, but he is being reported along with Paredes, who was present at training. They are both listed as potentially being on that squad list on Sunday against Fiorentina, right? Lucci worked separately today. He could also be on the squad list Sunday for Fiorentina. Rabiot just trained in the gym today, and Allegri was actually absent due to illness, okay? But that's your recap. So we have the potential of Pogba, Paredes, and Bonucci on the squad list Sunday for Fiorentina. All right, that's your news break today, Juventini. Hey, big news with the Super League. You know the drill. Drop a like on this video, but then hammer me with your comments, okay? And what you think about what's going down and what you heard in this news video in the comments section, and let's mix it up. Do not forget that Saturday morning we are live with Mirko Di Natale, okay? We're going to have a great show there. And then Sunday we are live at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time for the match day live before the match against Fiorentina, and I will bring you a watch along for that one as well. Till tomorrow, Forza Juve fino alla fine. Ciao tutti.